And here's the methodology part. I will introduce the conceptual framework, data collection, instruments, and data analysis. And here's the conceptual of my framework. As you can see, there are three major key factors in the study: provision of information, customers' perception, and customers' satisfaction. And now let's start with provision of information. Provision of information does not only represent the information of the largest. Also, it does not merely represent the information about the facilities, qualities, or the services, but it also has a wider range of meanings and functions. In the model, provision of information not only offers the basic information about the facilities or its internal information, but it also renders its functions, such as the information of environment, nearby landmarks, transportation, or the local food to the travelers. Thus, provision of information may have influence upon customers' perception. And now let's move to customers' perception. Customers' perception is hard to evaluate objectively. Customers may have fixed ideas about what place they like or dislike. And on the ground of my study, customers' perception is the meaning that customers may, for example, nowadays people tend to make a pre-traveling search online before they physically get into their planned destination. Thus, we assume that customers' perception may be influenced upon provision of information. Due to provision of information has influence upon customers' perception. And now finally we are going to talk about customer satisfaction. After customer has experienced the largest, they may feel satisfied or dissatisfied, or they may have the accordance with the customer's perception or disaccordance. Thus, as I just mentioned before, the study focused on online information. Thus, we assume that customers' satisfaction could be an alternative channel to acquiring information, not only for the feedbacks or some people who have had actual experience to the largest. And here's the data collection. First, the participants will be 500 customers who stay at hotel and B&B in Nantou, and the questionnaire will be distributed to the customers when they check in the hotel or B&B, and they have to hand in the questionnaire before they check out, and they will receive a gift in order to raise the response rate of my questionnaire. And here's the gift. It's a gift. Yes.
What's a gift?
Have a beside.
Maybe we can give you such a.
And here's the reason why I choose Nantou County as the location. As you can see, the resource is from TBRC in 2010, and the number of lodgement B&B in Hualien County is the first. Is number 1 in Taiwan, and the second is Yilan County, and the third is the Nantou County. And for the convenience of collecting sample data, so I choose Nantou County as the location. And the questionnaire is adopted and revised by Lin's research in 2004 and Zhou's research in 2002. And as you can see, the combo alphas for their research are above 0.8. And it will take about 2 months to distribute the questionnaire to the customers in Nantou. And the measurement of the questionnaire is 5 Likert point scale. And 1 means strongly disagree, 5 means strongly agree. And for the instrument is the survey. Here's the example of my survey. And at first, here's the introduce of the survey. And the first part is the consumer information. Second part is provision of information. And the third part is the perception. Fourth part, satisfaction. And the final part is the personal information. And here's the example of the items. First part is the consumer information. For example, they will be asked, is this your first time to live in the lodges? Or how many people accompany with you in this trip? And the second part is the provision of information. For example, they will be asked that, how do you retrieve the information? Or do you think it's convenient to retrieve the information on the hotel website? And the third part is the perception. For example, they will be asked that, do you think the price of the lodgings is okay, or their perception of the internal environment? And the fourth part is the satisfaction. For example, they will be asked that, are you satisfied with the service of the are you satisfied with the service in the lodges? And the final part is the personal information, including gender, age, occupation, marriage status, and income. And here's the data analysis. There are 4 data analyses will be adopted in the study. First, factor analysis is adopted to examine each factor. And second is case-scenario opening, and it's used to test the appropriateness of each factor. And third is correlation coefficient, and it's used to examine the interactions among the factors in the study. And finally is the Quantbox alpha, and it's used to test the reliability of the study. And that's all my presentation. Thank you.